All right, I am here with Greg Doucette, and I want to bring light to a side of you that people don't know, and that is that you're actually a good dude.
We wish that more people knew this, but yeah.
Well, people don't know it though because you are happy to stir up drama about anything.
Sure.
Now, I went and I looked at your videos over the past 8 days, and you've raised problems in the last 8 days with me and my bike sprints, with Eddie Hall, with Ashton Hall, with Dr. Mike, and with Alex Eubank. That's just in the last 8 days. And so there's this side of you in person where you're very nice, but then there's a side of you online where you are ready to fight about anything. Explain that to me.
Explain it. Well, I think that I give the audience what they want, and they tend to want drama or beef to get views. And I think that calling people out and talking about that gets people to watch it. But then once they're drawn to the channel with the title, they can watch the video and then see it's not actually all about that. Like you brought up Alex Eubank. Like I literally went to spend like 2 days straight with Alex. We recorded multiple videos, and basically I just defend my videos are not out, but his are out. And it's like, there is no actual beef. Like me and Alex will talk all the time.
Sure.
So I enjoy that. But I think the people who watch podcasts, like I was with Jay Cutler, for example, and they watch that podcast, they're like, I never knew you were like this. And I'm like, because you don't watch my videos. Like I think the title and the thumbnail leads people to think it's just going to be Greg shitting on those people. But when you actually watch the video, it's not as bad as what they would think.
Sure. I mean, fair enough. It is difficult, and I find this difficult as well, where you have the virality of causing drama, and you have the, I don't know, the ethical, the easygoing, the North American side who just wants everyone to get along. Now let's talk about getting along. We argued about my bike sprints and the validity of said bike sprints. I hit 6,800 watts peak power, and the previous world record allegedly was 2,500. You say this is absolutely impossible.
Impossible.
Okay.
Like even if you did 5,000, like I can see you being like maybe let's say 50% better than the best person in the world, like which would be like 3,700. But to be 5,000, it would be like saying the squat world record's 1,000 and you just hit 2,500. It's just so far out of the mindset that it's even humanly possible. I just can't fathom it.
But if you take, so first of all, if you regulate to body weight and say I'm double the body weight of the person who set the previous record.
Well, not quite, but you're getting.
Sure. So take 2,500. Now we're at 5,000 just to move a bike at the same speed, right? And then to say that, okay, well, actually per kilo, I'm 20% more powerful than the person who was the most powerful on the bike previously for an instantaneous moment of time that could not be maintained for even a half a second. It's a 0.01 millisecond instant power. As someone who's probably had the most dominant run in strongman, certainly the most dominant career of all time, who's not overly muscular, would part of you not say that it's reasonable that potentially I would be 20% more powerful than the previous most powerful person on the bike? Just as that's an explanation to, okay, well maybe that's why you're so good at your sport.
I mean, I want to believe you can do it. Like I want to believe it, but my brain doesn't let me believe it.
But that logic, do you follow that logic?
I totally get what you're saying. I just think at 330 pounds or 150 kilos, and say you're double the size of that 165 pound person, that's absolute strength versus relative strength. To be 20% stronger relative strength compared to somebody who's half your size, it's kind of like the ant that's so much smaller can lift 10 times her body weight.
Sure.
I would think if you were equally as strong as somebody half your weight, that would be unthinkable. Like, because your body fat percentage would be higher than the elite level cyclist. Like I'm thinking that guy with the big quads, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I'm horrible with the names.
Yeah.
But the thing, like I think you could out sprint this guy, but like I don't think you could do so by more than double. Like that's just so much. I want to believe it. I do.
Would you be convinced if other strongmen got on the bike and hit other?
I would be convinced if you did it on like a Zwift bike like I have, or like a different bike that people are using competitively. Like anyone in the Tour de France, like the bikes that they're using, I just don't have faith. It's not you, it's the instrument that did the testing.
But it's the instantaneous moments in time versus other instruments which will use the average peak in a second.
Well, my bike will do peak power, like the instantaneous power. Like it'll do like the peak at there, and it'll do peaks 3 second power, 5, like it does.
That's averaged out. That's like an average of 1 second. So if in 1 second you went 500 watts, 2,500 watts down to 1,500, it'll take all those three and say, okay, you're at 2,000.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like if the 1 second power world record is 2,500, maybe that guy did
Exactly.
maybe it's 20% less. Maybe
No.
I don't know what would the stats be.
It'd be a massive peak and a very steep drop. So the 2,500 for 1 second, I didn't do it for 1 second. I did it for 0.01 milliseconds. So my 6,800 for 1 second might be 3,000. Might be.
I'd have to see. I can't imagine somebody able to put that much power. I mean, it's going to be peak power probably when your bike is at maybe your foot's at like 30-degree angle, like right here, and maybe be less there. But I can't imagine it being less than, say, 30% less.
Oh, I think it would be.
We'd have to do some research on it. It's too hard for me to believe that you could be that much better than the world record, although I think you would break the world record.
To be clear, I would not be that much faster.
Or just more powerful, if I use the proper term.
Let us know in the
more
comments.
power.
What do you guys think? Is it reasonably possible? Is it not? Am I making more sense? Is Greg making more sense? You let us know. Now, I didn't actually want to get into that much at all. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get into the side of you that is real life and the positive Greg side. Talk to me about squashing the beef with Dr. Mike. Is that properly squashed? I thought that was so good when you guys got together. Are you guys good?
We are actually good. I've written him in private, aside from all of that, like just to say, like, look, I really am done with all this. Now, a lot of people commenting because they're like, you're still posting videos about him. I'm like, a lot of these videos were recorded even before we had any beef. Some are a year old. And so the editors just took out a little bit of like, if we put a fart sound lat spread or whatnot, just like a little bit less, toned it down, sure. But the videos are still there. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to call out Dr. Mike if I see something. I'm just not going to do it with a negative intent. Like, I'm not doing it to make fun of him or to put him down. Mm-hmm. Like, if he says something like, I don't know, let's say he says calories in, calories out, it's not a real thing. You can lose weight by being in surplus. I'm going to be like, this is not true. Sure. I'm going to still call it out, but without malicious intent that I perhaps would have been biased on doing previously.
Okay. I think we can get this off to a really nice start, and we can say your 3 favorite things about Dr. Mike.
The 3 favorite things. Okay, well, number 1, the fact that he doesn't quit, that he's like willing to keep going at what he's meaning to do. Like the fact that he's a bodybuilder.
Sure.
Like whether or not he wants to win. Like people are criticizing him for doing the surgery. Are you aware of that? So I made a video and I basically defended him the whole time.
Right.
I said, like, I don't think he has body dysmorphia. I recognizes that his body isn't ideal compared to what society standards are. He's willing to suffer through 8 weeks of not like being able to train properly to get that look. And so he's dedicated. He's put himself 100%. Mm-hmm. Now I watch a lot of his videos. So obviously he's very intelligent. I like the way he puts information out there and makes metaphors, comparisons. Mm-hmm. That's really good. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I like that he's short and he owns it, which is like me.
Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. All right. Now, for all of the YouTube channels that or people that you do criticize, who are the top ones that you do like to watch that you think put good content out there?
That I criticize, or just the 3 channels I watch the most?
You go, those are good. Good fitness channels. If you were doing
I watch Will Tennyson the most.
Okay.
I would say Jeff Nippard, probably the second most.
Yeah.
And probably Dr. Mike, the third most.
Okay. That's funny that you watch him the third most.
Well, think of all the videos I do on him. That's when you watch somebody so often.
True.
I think Will Tennyson I do the most videos on. Like if you watch my channel, you'd say, well, actually maybe I watch more Sam Sulik than. No, I do more videos on Sam Sulik, but I probably watch less.
Sure.
Almost every time I watch a Sam video, I do a video about it.
So you must consume an incredible amount of.
I don't know anyone that watches more YouTube videos than me.
Right.
I would say that the majority of my day is filled by watching YouTube videos and looking for content. Like people are like, what do you do for a living? Like I literally sit on my phone or watch YouTube videos waiting for the next video to react to. Like I'll watch a bunch of your videos. I'm like, when is it going to be a time when I think it's right to do a video back?
Sure. Well, there's a couple of good videos you're going to be able to make on me moving forward. Hopefully winning World's Strongest Man in 4 weeks. Hopefully breaking the deadlift world record. And if you want to make a video on the World's Strongest Man controversy, I'm putting another one out about that today of some positive news that's come from it. Resoundingly positive news. So maybe you could do a little Coach Greg feel-good story as well.
I actually have a lot of videos like that, but people don't watch them as much, which is sad. Like the videos, like if you watch all my videos, they'll only remember, you just do natty or nuts. I'm like, yeah, but to see that 10th, you know the rankings, like the 10th, 9th, and 8th place videos, those were all positive, nice videos with no clickbait, no drama, and you never watched it. It's unfortunate, but it is true.
So there you have it. Coach Greg is inflammatory because that's what he wants.
It's
Love it or
true.
not. Pop in the comments a fuck you, Greg. Why not? Let's get it rolling. Thanks, dude. And you guys should know, Greg is actually a good dude. If you meet him in person, he always has time for people. Genuinely, when people ask me the influencer who has given the most to me, it is Greg. Because when we're done shooting, happy to grab food, happy to hang out, happy to give advice in droves if you don't have to. So people should know that about you, and I appreciate that very much.
But thanks for saying that. Yeah.
Until next time, live fit and be kind. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.